Hello! Welcome. How is everybody today? It doesn't say that we have any viewers, but that's okay because I haven't streamed in like 2 months. So they'll come. They'll get here eventually. Today with me so far, I have Jayce and Sako. So we'll start with Jayce and have you introduce yourself, then Sako, and then end with me. Go for it.
All right. I am Jayce Maxwell, author of urban fantasy and cosmic horror. I am an editor for Row City Editing. I do gaming stuff on my Twitch channel. I do writing stuff and tabletop RPG on my YouTube channel, though through discussions today, we may be moving the tabletop RPG to Twitch because it just provides the ability for more audience interaction, more chances for the peanut gallery to screw with the players or help them, but mostly screw them over.
I just got the notification.
Mm-hmm. And as promised, Meadow's here.
Yay!
Oh yeah, and today for what I'm working on a character for a new RPG that Sako will be running since the Great Wen has concluded with its grand finale. So we are going to start up a Mage the Ascension game, and I am making my character for it.
Cool. Howdy, neighbors. I'm Sako Toomey, also known as Cass Voight. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things. In fact, I'm working on a commission of a portrait of some kind today. If you are interested in videos that pertain to marketing for authors, I have a whole playlist of them on my channel, Sako Toomey, Cass Voight, and you should drop by sometime. I would love to see you.
All right, hello.
It's also known as Diana Z's today, apparently.
Apparently, I'm allergic to changing my name.
Hello, Spence. How are you? Okay, well, hello. My name is Meadow. I am going back to my schedule of streaming twice a week on Tuesday and Friday. I've had a lot of stuff happening all at once, which is why I was gone for such a long time. My sister and brother-in-law got COVID and had to go into quarantine, and I had my siblings with me because they all live in the same house. And then Jordan got a new job and quit his old job and was home for a week with no work happening. And he's annoying, so. And just, various things. And then also my mental health has been up and down. Primarily, my ADHD has been so intense that I haven't been able to barely function. And the reason why the camera is that way is because in order to put it in front of me, you'd see my whole mess behind me, and yeah, messy back there. You can already kind of see just the edge of it. So, but yeah, I hopefully will be back on track, and I have plans to stream on Tuesdays and Fridays still. Jordan's days off are going to be Saturday, Sunday, so he shouldn't be home to bother me. And yay. So.
And yay.
I already have a timer. It's like I don't know what to do with myself now because I've been out of the practice of streaming for so long that it's like, what is stream?
How do stream?
Okay, so we're gonna do 20-minute sprints, as many as we feel like doing, and because it's pop-up, I don't really have any like plans or anything, like whatever. I'm gonna be working on a client thing. This is a a thick boy. I'm doing a copy edit on this. And I'm going to work on this for now, and then maybe later I'll do something of my own. And yeah, what are you guys working on? Oh, Jayce, you already said. And you already said. Never mind. What about in the comments?
What about in the comments? How about you, Spence? What are you working on?
What are you working on? Oh, Noelle, do you want to come say hi?
No.
You don't want to come say hi? Okay.
No?
She was all excited about it earlier. Now she's like, no.
Why the hell would I want to say hi?
I'm streaming. Do you want to say hi to Spence?
No.
Whoa.
I don't want.
Do you want to come show him your horsey?
Yes.
Come here. Come here. I meant the one that you already have, not for you to go find a whole other one. Okay, Spence is crocheting and sewing and cleaning and maybe hopefully writing. Yay! I did some dishes and some laundry before I started. Where did you go?
My lovely.
Dad. She went upstairs to get more horses. I meant the one that she was holding in her hand, but now she has to go get all of the horses. So, well, I don't want to say hi either then. She's not used to it either because it's been like a couple months since she's been on camera. So, yeah. All right. Well, let's do a sprint.
Sounds good to me.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ding, 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 ding.
I didn't see it end or hear it or anything.
Yeah, it was a silent one. But deadly.
Well, in terms of this, I'm enjoying it quite a bit. It was a little confusing at first because it's a high fantasy and she created like a whole race of people and how they like mix with the other race of people. And it was confusing at first, but I think I've gotten the handle of it. And there's actually quite a few humorous lines in here that really made me chuckle.
Cool.
So,
Yeah, editing always goes so much smoother when it's interesting.
like, I'm just going to share one line. They were talking about something, and the main character admitted the other person was right. And the other person was like, someone better mark the date and the location of the sun. This is a cause for celebration. And it cracked me up. Let's see. Spence says, the weather hates me. I've wanted to go for a walk since yesterday, but it keeps raining just enough to keep me indoors until 5 minutes before the pizza demon gets home from school.
Yeah, the new weather app that's on Windows says rain ending soon.
Mine says mostly cloudy.
I don't know what mine says.
And then I got the pizza demon off the bus, and we celebrated the final piece of his Halloween costume finally arriving, and
Nice.
put comfy pants on and got in the crochet zone. Nice. Noelle, do you want to come show your stuffies?
The crotchet zone.
Every time I tell somebody that I'm crocheting via text, in my head I'm always saying I'm crotcheting.
A crotcheting old woman.
So Noelle went upstairs, grabbed a bunch of toys, and brought them down to show off. And I had already started this sprint, so I was like, "Okay, you can in a little bit." And she sat down. Now she doesn't want to show them off anymore.
Mm.
You don't want to show your animals?
No.
Okay.
She's like, I jumped when you said jump, and then you didn't want me anymore, and now I'm done trying to please you, mother.
I guess it's my own fault.
I didn't want to in the first place.
I desperately need to get a haircut because my hair has really bad split ends, and it's like basically impossible to brush my hair right now because it gets stuck on tangles all the time.
Yeah, mine too.
That's why it's just this right now.
Would you use
Can
would like
relate.
a oil treatment or something work? Does that like repair split ends?
There
I don't
are
know
some
long hair stuff.
There are some stuff that does like do some repairing. Like I know a lot of stylists use Olaplex when they are doing color treatment stuff because it helps to repair the hair, but I just kind of need to get it trimmed because I haven't gotten my hair cut in like 6 months or so. I think the last time I got my hair cut was right before I went to Utah for Christmas. So December. So more like a year almost.
Wow.
And it's long. It's like down to here now. And it was like to here last time I got it cut. So now it's like grown like 4 or 5 inches. But it's not very healthy at the moment.
Ooh. Pizza Demon is going as Breath of the Wild Link for Halloween.
Cool.
Which version? Probably the main version. I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Because there's a version where he's dressed up as a woman. And I doubt that Pizza Demon would dress up as the woman.
Now I could really do the thing that pisses off every gamer. Oh, he's going as Zelda?
Freaking condensation has dripped onto my paper that I was taking notes on. And now there's blue streaks on my desk.
Which is also a roller coaster at Cedar Point.
Blue streaks?
Uh-huh. The
Mhm,
blue
The
streak,
blue streak.
which was the first one I decided I did not like.
There are deep conditioners that help a lot. See, the shampoo and conditioner that I use is supposed to be repairing. It does not feel like it's been repairing. But, you know, it can only go so far without getting your hair trimmed. Oh, Highland Guard version. Cool, cool.
Although I think the reason I decided that I didn't like the blue streak is because I went to Cedar Point a lot as a teenager with my mom's friend, who was a bigger woman.
Mm.
And if you get into a roller coaster where the seat or where the restraint is just a lap bar
Mm-hmm.
and you're not the same size as the other person,
Can relate.
you are not strapped in very well.
I learned how to ride a roller coaster. Like it's actually a skill set when you are too small for the guard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's you're like gripping the lap bar to keep yourself in.
You have to plant your feet on the floor and put them like against the car
Mm-hmm.
so that when you go down the hill, you go with the car and not
Mm-hmm.
fly out of the fucking car.
Oh, did they take the blue streak down?
I don't have this issue anymore. I am no longer skinny. But you know I think it's called Tornado. It's the one where it's like there's like 3 or 4 arms on it, and then on the arms there's like 3 or 4 cars, and it spins really fast.
Mm-hmm.
So I was riding one of those with a friend of mine when I was skinny, and my friend was very not skinny, and I had made the mistake of sitting on the outside. So it was spinning, and my friend is literally crushing me like to death. I didn't say anything.
Always
I
put
knew
the
that
heavier person on the outside. Always.
It's like I knew that they felt bad, so I didn't say anything because like they were crushing me. But it's like this. I've made this mistake. I must now suffer the consequences.
I had a situation like that on a ride like that, but I was seated with someone who I was very much in love with.
Aww.
He didn't. Well,
And
it was one of those
too.
situations where he knew how I felt and was a straight guy and was still a good friend.
Or they flirted back.
No, he didn't flirt back ever.
Oh, okay. Mine did, which did not help matters.
But we
all.
got on a ride like that, and I was the one on the outside, and you know, as the centrifugal force hit, he was like in my lap, and I'm like, I'm loving this. Can this never end? But yeah, it was kind of funny because back in high school, he drove a Volkswagen Golf, which is the size of a roller skate.
Hey, now. That's what I drive.
And yet, being the one with a car, there would usually be like 7 or 8 of us.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a clown car situation.
And he would have me sit up front with his girlfriend in my lap. Because he's like, yeah, I can trust you.
I mean, it makes sense.
I don't know what the other friends thought, because only he and his girlfriend were the ones I was out to.
Mm.
I mean, it sounds like he was a good friend.
Oh,
to-
yeah.
To you, so I'm glad for that.
Yeah, at this point, he is forever a brother.
That's awesome. I did not come out as being attracted to women until adulthood. So I didn't have anybody like that in my life.
Well,
My story was somewhat tragic, but thank goodness for role playing, because our characters were super into each other, and sometimes we LARPed.
oh,
So my friend's parents thought that we were dating because of the way we acted towards each other when we were in character. Hooray for role playing.
You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
no, but I always wanted that high school romance that I was never able to get.
I don't think you were missing much.
My high school romances were all very unhealthy.
Mine too.
The only person that I could have potentially actually had a healthy relationship with, I was absolutely in love with this person, and I told them as much, and they said, I think we're better as friends. And this person has since unalived themselves, and I cry all the time when I think about them.
Mm.
But they were really, really awesome. And I actually, my senior year, I did the talent show and I wrote a love song for this person. I didn't tell them that. And after the talent show was over, they came over and they're like, I really liked your song. It was really good. And I'm just like, thanks.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I wrote a song for
I didn't read this. I had a friend in high school that had a little yellow Yugo. And in that tiny car was the only time Mr. Spence and I ever raised our voices to each other. was in that car full of all of our friends. I mean, it's cramped space.
But yeah, I say those two were the only ones I was out to. That was not until senior year. And then, so I didn't come out to anybody else until sophomore year of college.
Mm.
So I was,
I don't
technically
know
an
that
adult when I came out.
I don't know that I ever actually came out.
I really
There
didn't.
was-
And, like, my best friend knew. I told him. And then, actually, when I had figured out that I was bisexual, it was because another friend of mine, who I'm not friends with anymore, I had a massive crush on her, and she knew because she was also bisexual, and I told her, and she kissed me and said, I'm sorry, we're no good for each other. And then that was that. And so, she was right, but still.
I had a boy that was one of those. He's like, I feel like this relationship is ruining our friendship. And I was like, okay, I want to go back to being friends. Oh, okay.
Well, this person was Liz, so she's not friends with me anymore because she accused Jordan of sexually harassing her, and when I proved her wrong and told her that I wasn't going to just leave Jordan because she lied about him sexually harassing her, she hasn't spoken to me since then. So, I mean, she was right in the end, but
Yeah. Oh.
in terms of coming out in general, I didn't tell my parents until recently, and only told the only way that I told them, I was talking about how I had gone on a date with somebody that I met online, and it was my mom, my sister, my brother-in-law, and my other sister, and we were like at dinner, and my older sister goes, "Oh, was it with a guy or a girl?" And I'm just like, with the girl.
And I
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool was her response. And then I'm just like,
I think
So,
my
I mean,
mom's in
there you go.
denial.
Mm.
My dad knows. No problem. But my mom, she looks at me sideways whenever I talk about it. And I'm like, you know, I'm not straight, right? Come on, Mom. Get with the program.
I was working on a story with my best friend yesterday. And one of the story that we're working on is a gay couple, and they have guardianship over this girl named Lucia. And Lucia is in a courtship dance with this girl named Kala, and they're like, we like each other, but we're not going to admit it to each other or whatever. And John is a police officer, and he was like, oh yeah, you guys help me stick to the straight and narrow because you guys are always insisting on jumping off of it. And then the other girl, Kala, is like, huh, what's so important about being straight all the time? And then like looks at the Lucia, like, and I just thought that was cute. And
It is
we were
cute.
talking about that. It made me think of that scene that we wrote last night.
Yay! This sounds like
So,
my Vela project that I'm writing with a friend.
yeah, this
Like-
is part of my Vela project too. So,
That-
this story has my favorite character I've ever created in it, and like, if he was real and not gay, I would pursue him so hard. He's literally perfect. But unfortunately, he's fictional, and I'm not his type. So,
Gotcha.
let's see. For context, we were screaming about Little Shop of Horrors and which version was better. Was that what we were really upset about? No, but it's not what we were screaming. But it's what we were screaming about.
It's usually how those things work.
I mean, speaking of which, did you watch the TikTok I sent you the other day, Jayce?
Let me look.
Send it to you on Facebook. It's Jeremy Jordan singing one of the songs from Little Shop of Horrors. And I watched it and instantly thought of you because I know you like Jeremy Jordan and I know you like Little Shop of Horrors. It's funny because I watched it, and I was looking at the comments, and everybody's saying he's not right for the part because he's too attractive.
As the dentist, or as
I think so.
Rick Moranis.
Seymour.
Seymour, whatever, the guy with glasses.
Seymour.
Yeah, that's Seymour. I'll have to check it out.
But I sent it to
yes.
you because it was one of those things that I was like, I immediately thought of you and knew that you would really like it. But you didn't say anything, so.
I haven't seen it yet.
You didn't see anything.
All right, well, we should do another sprinty sprint.
Okay.
I gotta put the timer back up because I accidentally closed it. Stop. Don't start without me.
Don't
Okay.
start this timer.
Noelle, do you want to say go?
No.
You don't want to say go? Do you want to go take a nap? You look really tired.
No, can I say go?
Yeah, come here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You didn't say go, though.
Go.
Beep.
Yay! Okay, another thing that I really like about this book is the very casual representation of LGBT plus characters.
Hey.
Like, there are many characters in here that are gay, and it's like, oh yeah, and his husband, and it's like, nobody cares, so it's like the homophobia thing is not a thing in this world, and I'm like, yes.
Nice. I know one that I did in the recent past was, I think I've gotten spoiled with the stuff that I read, but I found myself thinking, does homosexuality or, any
Homophobia.
what?
Yeah. Sorry,
Does-
go ahead.
Does any of it exist in this world? Like, everyone in the world is straight?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying it because, like, the main character, I don't know. I think she might be bisexual because she made a passing comment about how she has enjoyed female company in the past. So, like, maybe she was experimenting. I don't know. And then, like, her best friend, I think, is a lesbian, but it doesn't necessarily say that. It just shows her every time she flirts with somebody, it's with another female. And then her guardians are two guys that are mated. So it's like, I like it. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. It's wonderful. Jayce just scared the crap out of me. Same. I need to get a different timer that has an alarm at the end.
But yeah, like I said, I think I've been spoiled with the stuff I watch and read, just because I've gotten to the point where I just expect there to be someone.
Mm-hmm.
So when I read or watch something that doesn't, I'm just like, I have to remind myself that not every piece of fiction has to be catered towards my desire.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm having a hard time with what I read, just pleasure reading lately, because I've been trying to read a lot more romance because I'm working on a romance, and this is a genre that I don't usually write. And one important thing in my cowboy romance series that I'm going to do is it's going to have a lot of LGBT representation in it, because that's not common for that genre of romance. Every romance I read is always straight. Always straight. And it's like, I want to find a cowboy romance that's not straight, and that's why I'm writing one.
Nice.
And all the cowboy romance that I read is also usually Christian. And it's like, I'm Christian, so I don't mind that. But it also doesn't help me with what I'm looking for, because obviously my cowboy romance with the gay couple is probably not going to be that focused on the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not that I don't think gay people can be Christian, because I definitely think they can. But the Christian community, obviously, is not open to that. By the way, the only reason I turned my camera off is because I sent Noelle to the bathroom and she came out butt naked. So, like, I told her to go put her clothes on, but she might come out naked again, and don't need the world seeing that. Filmed a little bit of cozy, chaotic-esque crochet content for the vlog. Well, potential vlog. We'll see if I actually edit it. And Charlie said, right where my people are at. The focus is going to be on the D, not the B. What?
Huh?
I am confused.
I am confused.
Oh, never mind. I got it. The D as in the dick, the B as in the Bible.
Okay.
Yes. I read something because when you had me go look at that TikTok, I had to open up Facebook, and when I opened up Facebook, I spent the entire sprint doom scrolling. But I found one that says, "You think you know stress? When I grew up, if you missed a TV show, you just missed it forever."
Forever.
Forever.
And I know that struggle. I remember that struggle. I remember having shows that I wanted to catch every week, and like some adult friend of my mom's or some children's parent that she worked for would be over way late and start having a loud ass conversation, so I couldn't like catch the show. And it's like, if I can't see this, it's gone. I can't see this again.
Yeah.
And that's where I learned that all adults scream to communicate.
Spence, your joke did land. It just took me a second to get it, but I got it, and it landed, and it was funny. I appreciated it. But yeah, I've just been reading this client thing, and there are a couple parts where I think definitely could maybe use some rewrites, but that's up to the author. But I'm just pleased with it overall. And I'm going to tell them as much and be like, you know what? I'm pleased with this. This makes me happy.
Oof.
We'll pretend to believe you.
Do you remember a time when there were no tablets or phones, and you spent your breakfast reading the back of cereal boxes?
No.
That's because you're a child.
Mom, I just fetched a toy.
Did you go potty?
Yeah.
Thank you. Good girl. Here. Sorry, I'm helping Noelle put her clothes back on because apparently she is regressing and can no longer dress herself.
See, Charlie remembers.
I don't want to. I'm gonna do it. Run.
Oh, now she wants to dress herself. Okay, put that on. Hurry up. Do you need me to hold it for you?
Can you hold on to me?
Here.
I think I just killed Charlie.
Here you go. I'll hold it. You step into it. Hurry up. There you go. Now the arms. Yay. Clothes have been put on bodies.
Nice.
Yes. ... My solution was to not eat breakfast and just not be at home anymore. All right then. If not you, then time. I didn't watch TV as a child because I didn't have TV as a child. And I ate breakfast at school most of the time. So
Oh my god. Yes. Okay, I have to share this picture.
should I be worried?
No. Kids today want $10,000 cell phones. We just wanted this tacky mess.
I had that phone. Except it was blue and had stuff in it.
I always wanted a hamburger phone. I'm not sitting here in my own thoughts. You can't make me freedom. Noelle, what are you doing? She's standing on the recliner with her butt up in the air and is swaying back and forth and making the chair rock.
So, nothing new?
And she's got the tablet underneath her face so she can be sitting there with her butt up in the air and still watch the tablet.
And I walked in the chair like my
Oh, you're rocking the chair like a rocking horse.
Yes.
Oh.
He's walking the horse is have
Kids.
Sorry, I just was remembering a conversation that we had. I don't remember if we were live or not, but we were talking about Sandy, the horse that was always in front of the store, the penny rides.
Mm.
And I forgot who it says, but they were like, yeah, that's why I changed my name to Sandy.
All right then. I have a corded phone, but it's not see-through. It's got one of those long-ass cords and chunky receivers. I think it might technically be an antique now. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I remember wanting to talk to friends, but not being able to be in a room that was not supervised because the phone cord didn't go that far.
Mhm. I never had that problem because when I did finally have my be able to use the phone, it was a cell phone. But I remember my mom for a while had a Razor phone that was silver. No,
Mhm.
hers was pink and my dad's was silver. And I remember being like, that was like the shit when I was in middle school. And my mom gave me her phone once when I had a volleyball game that was like away at another school. And she's like, call your dad to come pick you up when like the game's almost over so he can come get you. And I remember like holding the phone and like flipping it open so everyone on the team could see it. Oh my god.
Or like with the TV thing, when there's something on that you're trying to watch and you have to use the bathroom, and you're like, I'll wait for the commercial break, and you're in there, and that frantic scramble to get back when someone in the room with the TV yelled, "It's on!"
I mean, yeah. When I did finally eventually get cable, I do know that struggle because we also didn't have like DVR was a thing, but we didn't have one because we were poor. So
Yeah, these days it's just okay. I'll watch it when I want to watch it.
yeah, now it's normal, but yeah. Have been lurking. I remember all of these things. All right, gotta go. See you later.
Catch you later, Heather.
Bye, Heather. All right. I think another sprint is in order. I'm going to see if I can get a timer with an alarm, though. So I just don't want the music.
Hey, Nikki.
How to change
Oh, of course
the
there's
way
an
you
ad.
pizza. Step 1. Grab a delicious Papa Murphy's
Yay,
pizza.
ads.
I had Papa Murphy's for dinner the day before yesterday. And now almost every single ad I've gotten since then has been for Papa Murphy's. I'm not even going to lie to you. Like, I got Papa Murphy's for dinner, and then almost every single ad I've seen has been for Papa Murphy's. And it's just proof that your devices are listening to you.
Yeah.
Hi, Nicole. How are you? I'm glad
This
that
is
you're here.
my first time hearing of Papa Murphy's.
Yeah, me
Take
too.
and bake. Let's take and bake pizza, please. So instead of going to like Pizza Hut and getting a pizza that's already cooked, you go to Papa Murphy's. You get a pizza that is not cooked. You take it home and bake it, and it's gourmet pizza, but it's cheaper because you cook it yourself at home.
Got it.
So I got 2 family-size pizzas for $30 total, and family size is like, you know what? Here, I'll show you what family size is. I haven't taken the trash out yet, so this is family size. It's huge. It's $15 for that pizza. So yeah, Papa Murphy's is good.
So I use.
I don't know if any of you guys have ever gotten Take and Bake pizza before then, if you've never heard of Papa Murphy's.
So I don't fall off.
Let's see.
It
Oops.
was a school fundraiser. Gourmet
I love-
pizzas that you stick in the oven. School fundraiser.
I love how I say something on my Twitch stream, then all my recommended videos on YouTube are on that topic. Our nightly TV routine used to be Tom Brokaw, Jon Stewart, and then the Colbert Report.
The Colbert Report. Yeah.
Yep, I said it. As soon as I said it, I realized that was not how you say that word. I'm so old that I get that. Oh my gosh. You need to stop with the stick, please. Thank you.
I remember way back when the Jon Stewart show was, or when the Daily Show was the Craig Kilborn show.
Yep.
I've never really watched a lot of cable television because we didn't have cable till I was in high school. So
I remember Craig Kilborn.
all right.
And
Well, I think
the
I have-
daily thing was the head being smushed. Your moment of zen.
all right, let's do this sprint now that I have a timer with an alarm that will actually alert me when the sprint ends. Noelle, do you want to say go?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go!
Sako, you're not muted.
Yay.
Oh, that wasn't my music.
I thought so at first too, and then I looked over. I'm like, oh. I did more reading of the thick boy. And yeah, I did more reading. It's in the part of the book where it's like it's not like an info dump, but it's giving context of like the world and the past leading up to the events that are about to happen. It's like the exposition part, I guess. So it's just a lot of information coming at me in this conversation that she's having with her dads.
I see.
So
I finished my thingy.
Yay!
I finished my picture and submitted it to the person who hired me to do it.
Cool. 321 more words.
Uh-oh. What did I sign on for?
I was very young when this routine was a thing. It took me from 3rd grade to 5th grade before it clicked that the Colbert Report was satire, and my tiny little brain exploded.
I was in college when that show came out.
You're making my hair gayer. Everybody needs a little bit more gay hair, you know? Everybody. That's why I dyed mine blue. I did the dishes until my hands wanted to yeet themselves off my body.
Yeah, sometimes the internet comes up with words that I absolutely love and adore, and yeet is one of them. And yoink is another.
I don't know that that's just internet.
I think it started with internet culture, but I mean it's moved past it, obviously.
Because my dad always said it, but that was before the internet was a thing. So now I want to like explore the origins of the word yoink.
Which was only like 10 minutes, but it was still better than no dishes. Hey, 10 minutes is definitely better than no clean dishes at all. I did a load of dishes and some laundry before I started the sprint, so I feel accomplished. Because my sink has been full of dishes for like 2 days. And finally, I came downstairs and was like, I should wash those.
I just found a meme about stormtroopers.
Okay.
There are 2 of them having a conversation. I miss my dad. You miss everything, Vince. What? We're stormtroopers. We miss everything. Shut up. I think you're missing my point. I hate you, Bob.
I hate you, Bob. We miss everything.
Yeah, but when you're saying what have you gotten yourself into with my intro thing that is now over 500 words,
Yeah.
it's more the fact that I can't just bullet point things. I have to narrate it.
Okay.
So it's more a story than just facts.
Well, you know, I give extra XP for that shit. Right? So.
My
And it's
hair is
almost
bothering me. It's so freaking split endy and tangly, I can't fix my freaking bun. Stay. Better. My bun was getting really loose and starting to fall down the back of my head, and I was like, I gotta fix this. Our sink is broken, so I can't run my dishwasher, which is a big fart noise. I think my dishwasher is probably done now. A positive note, Jordan's new job, his current schedule, because he's in training right now, his current schedule is 7 to 3:30, which just blows my mind.
Why?
Because his old work schedule was 7:15 to like 6 or 6:30 or 7, or sometimes it'd be open to close, or sometimes it'd be open to close for 4 days in a row. And now it's 7 to 3:30 and he gets home at like 4, and I'm just not used to him being home that early. And he gets 2 days off in a row, which I'm also not used to. He's going to be home more often, which is what I all wanted, but also he annoys me, so I'm not looking forward to it.
Now that's married life. I remember that when I was living with my partner. It's like, I miss you, but do you have to be here?
Well,
we like give each other space. There's enough
he's going
room
to be
in
home
this
more
house.
often, and I told him since your schedule's going back to normal and Rose City is starting to pick up and I'm going to be having work, you're going to be helping with chores, right? And he's like, yeah, I'll help with chores. We'll see if he actually does help with chores, but I don't know. We'll see.
Believe it when I see it.
Oh, I got so annoyed with him yesterday because I was laying in bed when he got home and I was reading this. And he comes home and he comes in and he's like, what are you doing? I said, I'm working. And he's like, man, I wish I could lay in bed and work. Bitch. Bitch. Just don't even. Somebody wants to sleep alone tonight. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So. YouTube cropped out on me and I didn't know the sprint ended. Oh, it's okay. It's all right.
It's okay. You're here with us now.
Okay. I think for me personally, I need to finish this chapter, which I will do quickly since there's only a page left of it. And then I actually need to make a phone call to the VA because I had requested an appointment and the nurse at the clinic called me to ask me questions about like what my appointment was about because they're so backed up and have a lack of doctors that they're trying to handle as many things without appointments as possible. And so she talked to me about like what I was wanting. She said, okay, well, let me talk to the doctor and then I'll call you. And then she didn't call me. So.
Oh. So how about now?
Yeah. I'm going to finish this chapter and then I'm going to call them and see what the heck is up. Speaking of Rose City, I am so impressed with the package I got back. I can't wait to have you all on the rest of the series. Yay! I'm so glad. Have you been going through the edits and liking my suggestions and whatnot? I didn't really make a lot of like suggestions per se, more just like I changed the grammar stuff and then every once in a while I had a comment that I would make about like, I think this could be improved at this spot for in this way. And that's about it. But also you got the style sheet and everything, so
yay.
I think another sprint maybe.
Sure.
Cool. Let me restart this timer. Let me get it back on the screen. All right, Noelle, do you want to say go?
Yes. Because I'm wet.
You're wet, so you don't want to say go, or you're wet, so you do want to say go?
Yes.
I think she spilled some soda on herself. Okay, are you ready?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16, 18,
Just say
19,
go.
19, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 100.
Say-
Go!
Woo!
I'm on hold.
Fun.
Honestly, I might just hang up because at this point, I am able to schedule my appointment online before they even get to me. So.
Thank you for holding. Your call is important.
I am back.
Please continue to hold.
Okay, you know what? Fuck you, VA! Suck a dick. Get wrecked. The VA is so frustrating.
It is. It is.
Okay.
Like, literally, I
And
requested an
copyrighted.
appointment with the VA because I'm having issues with my ADHD and I want to get medication for that. And then also, I'm trying to still get diagnosed with PCOS. Like, I'm like 90% sure I have it, but I have to get diagnosed by a doctor before I can get any help for it. So there's that. So I requested an appointment to discuss both those issues. The nurse called me and she's like, okay, well, I'll bring up your, like, we talked all about my stuff and like what I was wanting. And she said, do you still want to schedule an appointment? I said, if I can deal with this stuff without an appointment, I'm fine without one, but I'm requesting to get on these medications. And she said, okay, let me talk to the doctor and I'll call you back. And then she never called me back. And then I got an email last night saying your appointment's been scheduled. And then I go look at my appointments and there's nothing. There's no appointments. So does that mean they just canceled my appointment request and the automatic like thing is your appointment's been scheduled or something? Because I
Oh, Spence. I got to check another thing off of my bullet journal list.
Hello, Laura.
Hi, Laura.
Hello, Laura.
I stared at my bullet journal morosely and then threw French fries in the air fryer.
I finished my character profile and sent that to Sako, and I sent Meadow a meme, and then I went upstairs and microwaved some dinner.
Okay, now I've requested appointments again, but instead of combining the ADHD and the PCOS things, I did an appointment for my primary for the PCOS and an appointment with the mental health facility for my ADHD. And maybe that'll get me something. We'll see. We'll see.
Nikki's asking, what is PCOS?
Polycystic ovary syndrome. It's intense hormone imbalance that some women have that causes a lot of issues with fertility and weight and other type of things.
Pain.
And the main thing, the thing he gets its name from is it can cause cysts on the ovaries. And I have most of the symptoms: the uncontrollable weight gain, the facial hair, the infertility. I haven't had okay, this might be a TMI. I haven't had my period since like 2 years ago. So
Ooh.
the only time I get it is when I'm on birth control because the birth control forces me to have it. And so I'm trying to get help because eventually I am going to want to have more kids. So, you know, I'm trying to get it under control now so that when I am ready to actually have more children, it's not going to cause an issue for me.
Right.
Because, like, my mom has PCOS, and it took her 8 years to get pregnant with my sister after me, and another 8 years to get pregnant with my brother after that.
That's a cat.
So,
And for both you and your mom, it started like right after first child?
well, for my mom, it started after me because I do have one older sibling. My older sister, my mom had as a teenager, and then had me in her when she was 20, and her symptoms started after me, where she could not lose any weight, and she just kept gaining and gaining and gaining weight, no matter how active she was. And my mom lives and works on a farm, so like she was active all the time, and just couldn't stop gaining weight. And then she had every single symptom of it except for the cysts, and so it took her a long time to get a diagnosis, because they wouldn't diagnose her with it, because she was, every time they would check, she didn't have cysts on her ovaries. And it's like, okay, but I literally have every other symptom. So what? And so my mom, every time she sees me, like literally no joke, every time she sees me, you really need to go to the doctor and get, try to get diagnosed with PCOS, because looking at you, I can tell that you have it, because you have all the same symptoms that I had. And I was like, yeah, I'm working on it, but it's the VA, so. My goal right now is to get back on birth control and try to get on metformin, because metformin is the one that they use to help with the weight problem. The only problem with metformin is that it does cause you to ovulate, so you have to take birth control at the same time. Otherwise, you will pretty much be guaranteed to get pregnant. And I don't want to get pregnant right at this moment in time. So, because I'm going to Egypt in May, and I don't want to be pregnant when I go to Egypt in May. So,
Yeah.
So, yeah. Just, problems with VA. It's just, it is what it is, and unfortunately, for all that the government says, oh, you serve us and then we serve you when you're done, they really don't. They really don't. They need to fix the VA. They need to just overhaul the whole system. They need to hire quality physicians, and enough of them that the veterans can actually be seen. Because that's the problem I'm having, is that they're trying to deal with all of the health issues that they can without scheduling appointments for people, because they don't have enough doctors to schedule appointments for people.
Mm.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I did look at my medication list, and it looks like they redid my prescription for the birth control, but they didn't give me the metformin like I asked. And they didn't give me anything for my ADHD like I asked. So, at least I'll be getting birth control, I guess. So yeah, that's my struggles.
Cool.
It's so frustrating.
I found out the hard way that I can't be on birth control.
Are you like allergic to it or something?
No, I am a woman who is quickly approaching 40, and birth control causes stroke in women who are over 30.
So you have to do something non-hormonal then?
Supposedly, but it would be easier for my husband to get clipped.
Honestly, I've been thinking about maybe just asking Jordan to get the snippy snip, and then I don't have to worry about it because it's reversible.
It's reversible.
And I know if I asked him to, I know he would do it. But I can't ask him that right now because he did just switch jobs, so he has to wait till November to have health insurance again. So, but I've been thinking about it, because then, like, I do need to take the birth control so that my cycle can be regulated. But then if I'm taking the metformin, I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about it if there's that thing. So, yeah.
Right.
Overall, yes, but it really does matter where you are. Almost as I hate this state. Oh, as much as I hate this state. The VA here has been great for my brother and father. Well, they're better for, like, emergency type situations. Like, if you have cancer or if you have to go to the emergency room, like, it's fine. But it's stuff like this when I'm just trying to get an appointment. Just get an appointment. I want to talk to a doctor about my health concerns, and I can't even manage to get an appointment because it's not an emergency. It's like, just because my health is not in crisis right now does not mean I don't deserve to be seen by a doctor. The only thing that they actually like gave me an appointment for right away was when I was really, really depressed, and I requested an appointment so I could discuss getting on antidepressants. They got that quickly, and I appreciate that. But now everything else is like freaking agonizingly slow to get anything. I'm doing too many things at the same time. It's all right. So, yeah, I mean, I am always very transparent and open about everything and going on in my life on my channel. So, like, if my health stuff is like, oh, I don't want to hear about that, I'm sorry, but I'm probably going to talk about it anyways. But, yeah, I split up my things, so maybe that'll I had the ADHD go to the mental health facility because it's a separate, like, facility for the mental health problems, and then primary for the other issue, and maybe that'll help, because the nurse on the phone yesterday said that they were probably going to refer the ADHD issue to mental anyways. So, yeah, I mean, whatever. All right. Noelle has gone upstairs to take a nap because she got really cranky. And I was like, you are so tired. Go upstairs. And so I can actually do some more work now. So we can do another sprint if you guys are willing. Unless, Jayce, do you want to go to sleep?
Not sleep yet, but I need to wind down. So I'm probably going to bail.
All right, go ahead and do your outro and whatnot. Then
I'm Jayce. Catch me around. Catch me on my Twitch or on my YouTube. And yeah, I'll catch y'all later. Ciao.
bye.
I'll hang out.
Okay, cool. I'm probably gonna do like 1 or maybe 2 more sprints and then relax or something after that, because Jordan will be home in like an hour. So let's do this thing. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Woo.
I just realized I didn't put the timer on the screen.
That's okay.
Oh well. I suppose you could hear the alarm though.
Yeah.
I was focused, man. There was an intense scene I just read.
Cool.
It sucks not being able to share details of things.
I know.
It's like this is good enough that I'm like, I want to be like, oh, and then this cool thing happened, and then this cool thing happened, but then I can't. I can't do it.
Because non-disclosure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I have to be vague when it's like, oh yeah, she created this race of people. Doesn't tell you anything. Didn't tell you anything. And it's sad because it's cool. It's cool, man. I got hot dogs and french fries for dinner for me and the pizza demon. Noise. I don't know what I'm going to cook for dinner yet. Oh, we'll see. I don't know. I think maybe one more sprint should do it, and then I can finish this chapter that I'm on and take a break because my eyes are getting fatigued.
Yeah, mine too. Though I think I'm gonna drop out like now-ish.
Okay. If you would like to do an outro, you can do that.
Oh. Not that you guys don't know who I am, but howdy, folks. I'm Sako Toomey, also known as Cass Voight. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine these three things. English, I know it. I have write-ins every Monday night on YouTube, and if you are in the market for videos on marketing for authors, then you should drop by my channel. I have a whole playlist of videos like that. So you should drop by sometime. I would love to see you.
Awesome. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it.
Yay! It was super fun to see you again.
Yeah, I've been in hiatus for so long.
For so long. Okay, I'll catch you later.
All right, peace out. Yes, once it is published, I can talk about it. I can't talk about it until it is published. Like, I can't share details and stuff because it's not my intellectual property. So it sucks because I'm really enjoying it. Like, yeah, I'm correcting grammar stuff. That the grammar stuff is bothering me a little bit, but that's what I'm hired to fix. And it's good. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. And it's wonderful. Charlie, have you been enjoying the edits that I gave you on your book? And also, we should discuss when you want to schedule your next one so I can write that in. I'll be done with this book October 23rd, and then I don't have another project until November 22nd, so I could fit you in between those two things. But, let me know. I don't know. How's everybody doing? How's their work going? I feel awkward now because I'm by myself, and I don't have anybody to bounce my words off of. Still working at the day job. What's that mean? What's what mean? I can't remember what I said anymore. I can't spell that I'm gonna have to rewind and watch this stream because I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, hold on a second. Let me see if I can figure it out. Oh, intellectual property. It means that it's the same thing of like physical property that's this belongs to me and nobody can steal it. Intellectual property is that, but it's something that you've created in your mind. So like your book is your intellectual property, meaning you own it because you created it out of your mind. If is does that explain it well? I can try to figure out another way to explain it if you need me to. It's like somebody writes a script for a movie and then they sell the script for the movie. The movie script, like the story that they created, still belongs to them, even though somebody else is going to create it and turn it into a movie and like direct it and stuff. The intellectual property of the story and the world still belongs to the original writer. Unless they sell the rights to the intellectual property and they actually like relinquish it to someone else and it no longer belongs to them. So, yeah. Yay, I'm glad I explained it well enough. I am in the middle of an intense scene here. So, I am going to start another sprint and finish this chapter. Yes, like George Lucas sold Star Wars to Disney. Yeah, the story they wrote is still theirs. It's their story. They've just hired me to polish it and fix the grammar and whatnot. And so, therefore, like if it was my book, I could share details of it because it's my intellectual property and it doesn't matter. But since it's not mine, I can't talk about it unless they give me explicit permission to do so. So, yeah. All right, let's do the sprinty sprint. 3, 2, 1, go. Success is mine. So my request to mental health directly helped, and she called and was doing all the stuff, and they're sending me the initial paperwork because that, even though I've already been diagnosed as a kid, because it's the VA, they have to assess me themselves. So they're sending me the initial paperwork that I got to fill out this whole questionnaire thing and send back to them, and then the results on that will tell them if I need to get seen by a doctor from there. So success. Yay. And yeah, also the reason I disappeared, the sprint was like 2-3 minutes out from ending, and then my power just up and turned off. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? And I thought maybe like the power strip I had my monitor and stuff plugged into went out or something. And then the internet stopped working. So it's like, oh, all the power went out. What the fuck? And then I thought the stream was going to end entirely. And then the power came back on, and I had to wait for the internet to turn back on, and then I was able to come back. But I was like freaking out because I was like, oh no, this stream just ended. And also thank you for your patience, because while the power was out was when they called me, and I'm like, oh, I can't end the conversation to do the stream because it was important. But yeah, thank you guys. You guys are awesome. So yeah, now that stuff is in the mail, I can get started on getting some medication for my ADHD so that I can function. Yay! Yeah, I don't know why it went out, but I texted my neighbor and I was like, did yours go out too? She's like, yep. And I was like, dang. All right. Well, I have a slight headache and my eyes are very fatigued, so I can't really do any more editing. So I think I'm gonna end the stream and like go lay down or something. I don't know yet. Maybe watch TikTok on my phone, perhaps. I don't know. And I also need to eat. So thank you guys for being here so much and welcoming me back into streaming again, since I did in fact disappear for like 2 months. Also, hi Devin. I never said hi to you when you initially arrived. So yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I'm gonna be going back onto my regular schedule of streaming on Tuesday in the early afternoon and Friday evening. So you guys can look forward to that. Oh, thank you, Nicole. I appreciate it a lot. I appreciate all of you guys, and yeah, all right. If you're looking for an editor, you can go to roastedediting.com and hire me through there. I am currently booked until the 23rd of October for copy editing, and developmental is booked until October 18th. But I'm free for copy editing after the 23rd of October and before the 22nd of November, and then I'm free again after Christmas. So, yay. And there's the lovely Tugwaddle with the link there, the guy with all the links. And I don't know if there's any other streams happening at the moment. I think that there are a couple. I'm sure Devin will have the link in there before I can get them, but you know, maybe let's see. Let's race. HK Darkwood is streaming, and Books Art Media is streaming. Ah, I did it first. Alrighty. So the first one is for HK Darkwood. The second one is for Book Art Media. Or Books Art Media? No, Book Art Media. And they're both doing writing sprints. So if you want to keep doing writing sprints, you can just hop over to one of those two or both. And I don't know if there's anybody else streaming, but those are the only two that are streaming that I follow or that I'm subscribed to on YouTube. So, all right. I will catch you guys next time, and I will see you on Friday if you're going to be awake that late. Peace out, Home Skillet.